So what's going on, guys? Riotbox here, and I've been recording for about 10 minutes. Well, I thought I was recording. I forgot to press the record button. So I'm going to have to start all over again. But basically, we're in Q2 now. So what we did, we went over a summary of what happened last time. So make sure you check out the previous episode if you haven't already. It was a bit of a cracker. We did winter testing, and we also did Qatar, the opening round. I couldn't think then. With Suzuki, did pretty good race. I won't spoil it, make sure you check it out in case you've missed it. But now here we are, episode number 2. We've got the engine upgrade on the bike, and we're starting to work towards gaining enough points for the next engine upgrade, as well as I'm going to get the aero upgrade on and also the electronics upgrade. And we're also saving up for the frame upgrade. So at the minute it's all saving, nothing's in production. But after this race, hopefully we can start production on the aero package. At the minute we're at Austin, Texas. It's full wet conditions, as you can see. We're in Q2 right now. We just made it through in Q1 with 3.5 tenths advantage. And I've just gone to check that I'm recording at the start of Q2. And this is where I found out that, yeah, I wasn't. So here we are. Oh, and one thing, my internet's down, so I can't connect to the milestone services in order to get the helmet and the number. So you're going to have to put up with these stock numbers for now. Yeah, nothing I can do about it. Really unfortunate. But yeah, that's basically brought you up to speed for the past 10 minutes of recording, so let's see if it can be positive from here. Let's see if we can go for that front row. So Morbidelli 2:10.5, that is the time to try and beat. I did a 2:10.8 in Q1, so that's the benchmark. Got 2 laps stint here right at the end of Q2 to go for it. The Suzuki feels nice, it handles beautifully, as you can see coming through these S's. Hopefully, yes, 3 turns quicker than Morbidelli. The middle of the lap we lose time, but the first and last sectors we are quickest, so that is where we're strongest on this particular bike. So as you can see, sector 2 we're 3 tenths up now. Well, under, above, slower, whatever the word is. 3 tenths off of Morbidelli now in sector 2. I told you sector 2 and 3 we struggled. 3 tenths above still. 3 tenths off. We're on track to hit our Q1 time, so we might have to go for a second lap. Let's see what we can pull together in the final sector. Blast for the line then. It's going to be a 2:10.4. We pulled it together in the final sector. I told you first and final sectors were our best. So let's end off the session here. And as you can see, Morbidelli P2, Rins P3, Mir P4. And then a bit further back in terms of times, over 3 tenths back, is Rossi, Quartararo and Viñales. Zarco's up there as well on the Ducati, but it is Suzuki and Yamaha going strong here at the start of the season. But again, the rain carries on, it persists into the Sunday run-ins. And yeah, take a look at Morbidelli then. He's the man that's going to be on our case the whole race. So we're going to have to watch out for him. Also got to watch out for our teammates, Rins as well as Mir. Everyone else has gone for a medium on the front row. So that could be interesting. I think it's soft front and rear, to be honest. I really do think it's soft front and rear. But yeah, there's the proceedings here today. Let's see what happens then. Let's get going here at Austin, Texas. Our fraudulent numbers. Oh, it doesn't look as good as the ones we had last week. The internet should be fixed for when I record the next episode, so make sure you stay tuned for that when we get our usual helmet and numbers back. But power mode 2 off the line. I need to get that anti-wheelie upgrade on. But so far, it's a decent launch. A bit deep into turn 1. Oh, I was so worried about the front end. So tentative. And look at the horrible wheelie. And whoa! Contact. Lots of contact with Nakagami. We have lost a lot of time running wide at turn number. Oh, what is going on with everyone? Where's Espargaro? Surely he's got a penalty. Down from P1 to P14. Oh, get out of the way. We've got to get back on top. And it's Suzuki on 1 and 2. It could have been a Suzuki 1, 2, 3. I don't know. If we can get back on the podium, that'd be brilliant. But this... Oh, these conditions are tricky. I was just so tentative at turn 1. I was ran wide, I outbrake myself. Oh, pole's down, almost takes us out. And when I was trying to get it all slowed down, I was just so worried the front end was going to fold on us, so gotta be careful. At least we don't fold it. And I think we've got some traditionally got some wet weather pace, so we should be able to make our way through the grid pretty easily. But Sparger again taken to off the track. Everyone's going cautious. The Suzuki seems to turn well in these wet conditions. Let's get underneath a Quartararo, the man leading the championship at the minute. Still side by side with him. Oh, Nakagami's come through. Alicia's there still. Let's see if we can get back underneath of them. We're going to be on the outside though. Out wide as the factory Yamahas losing the rear end. We did them round the outside there. Lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, a bit wide at turn 19. Off track as well. Who's that on the back? It is Zarco. Oh man, Nakagami coming underneath of us. Come on. Yes, squeeze him out. Right, after that number 1, Rins Mir Zarco is your podium. Morbidelli P4. I'm all the way down in P7, but if we can get the Yamaha... Oh my god, Nakagami's back at us. Oh, for God's sake. He's not letting us go. Back down to P8. Where can we get the Honda man? Where can we get him? Nice to see him battling. He seems to be on the pace. Look, he's already on the back of the Yamahas. And the Yamahas seem to struggle in race conditions here. Being jumped by Zarco at the start, and also Morbidelli being jumped by the Suzukis. Our teammates, of course, but Zarco's on their case. This could be an interesting race. So let's just stick with it. Hopefully we can get past Nakagami sometime soon. Got a bit of power mode 2 to use as well, which should help us down the straights. Ooh. Whoa! Quartararo down, the championship leader goes down. What happened to him then? I think he just came in too hot. The AI are a bit rubbish at that corner sometimes. But I don't know if he tried to go underneath of us, but misery continues for Quartararo. He's had some awful luck and has been on some awful form at the end of 2020. Hopefully at Portimao he can do something. But in game it seems to carry it over. Come on. The Suzuki just turns underneath of the Honda. And now Valentino dropping off the back of Viñales. Going to give us chance. It's going to give us chance to get through. Come on. Oh, we can just carry so much more speed round there. We're on the outside. That's not going to work. Oh, come on. Nakagami could get us again. Power mode 2 out of the final corner. Oh no, Nakagami coming back at us. What is it with Nakagami getting us? Absolutely crazy stuff. 2:11.7. I didn't look what our time was. But Suzuki fastest. Oop. Oh, Nakagami. What? Oop, pressed the wrong button. But let's see what happened to Nakagami. Trying to call. That's another close call. Another rider hitting the deck near us. That was close. I meant to go into the replay, but I just caught the rewind button. If you saw what happened. But Nakagami, again, just trying it up our inside. Another rider to do that. Right then. Valentino. Where can we get Valley? If we can clear these Yamahas, we'll be in P4. That'll be a good recovery considering where we were at the start of this race. I'm a bit wild today. Feel like Morbidelli's catching up a little bit to Zarco now. Jack Miller's hit the deck behind us on the Pramac. Unfortunate for him, but power mode 2, bit of slipstream on Valentino. Yes, come on. Ooh. Ooh, have we outbroke ourselves again? Oh, he's trying to come back at us. He's trying. Our front tyre's a bit cold. So we're going to have to be careful with that. But Maverick is next. We're through on Valentino, and look at Morbidelli all over the back of Zarco. Quartararo's DNF in this race as well. He crashed, so one of our championship rivals fall in early. It's going to happen to everyone. We're all going to fall off at least probably once this season. But it is Quartararo that suffers first. I don't know if Mir's starting to slow down a bit. Oh, Vinales. Bit of a brake check there. I'm going to get underneath of him, final corner. Through 2:11.5, 2:11.1 from us. That's a better lap time. 2 laps to go then. I need to get a move on. See if we can close this gap. Morbidelli's through on Zarco. Right then, we're just 7/10 off of Zarco. He's falling off the back of these guys. Let's see if we can get him for P4. Morbidelli's going after our teammates. Be interesting to see. Oh. Zarco, why are you looking behind in the braking? Oh god, where am I going? Zarco looking at us in the braking zone. Maybe he's struggling with his tyres. But here we go, look at the grip. Look at the grip from the Suzuki. Nope, nope, nope. He's coming back at us. No, you don't. Right then. Mir is pulling away from Rins. Rins must be struggling, or he's battling away with Morbidelli. But can we find ourselves on the podium? We've got 2 laps of fuel, 1 lap to go. Bradley Smith has hit the deck. So final lap time then. Can we get on the podium again? Make it a Suzuki 1, 2, 3. Mir 10.8. Yes, Mir has found some pace on this last lap. Morbidelli and Rins. They're battling it through this sector. They're going to trip each other up, and I can home in. A little bit deep there. Whoa. Bit of a slide from the rear end. 6/10 off of Morbidelli. We could pick one of them off, maybe. Let's go. Constant wheelie, and I need to get this anti-wheelie upgrade on. Luckily, I can start it after this race, I think. Tiptoe it through there. Bit too much inside curb. Now we blast down the straight. Let's see if we can do a bit of power mode 2 and slipstream. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're homing in on the brakes. Come on. Get it stopped. Please. Just about. We're going to take a different line to these guys. Flip it up the inside. Come on. Yes. Come on. Come on. Sorry, Rins. Look at Mir up the road. He's pulled out 2.8 seconds. Oh, I didn't expect to get Rins. But to make it, hopefully, if he can hold Morbidelli off a Suzuki 1, 2, 3. That's insane. But Mir, just too quick today. If we hadn't made that mistake at the start, I feel like we'd have been battling with Mir for the win. But unfortunately, not today. But it is Suzuki 1, 2, 3 from Yamaha 4, 5, 6. But there we go. Back-to-back podiums. Still waiting for that win. Fastest lap of the race. No, we didn't. It's almost broken to the lines. Yes, near the back. Brado, Crutchlow and the Hondas coming good late on. But there you have it. Mir leads the championship now. Quartararo is still second, even though he didn't really finish and get any decent points. But yeah, there you go. Mir takes the lead. Takes an early lead. So there you go. It's an all Suzuki, Park, Ferme and podium. So the team will be happy with that. It's just going to be tight this season with the championship. But we've got another race today. We've got to head down to Argentina now. Hopefully it's dry conditions. So let's see how we get on at Argentina. So before we get into that though, we do have an anti-wheelie upgrade which we can start. So let's get the one staff member we have. Let's get him on it. Oh no, we've got 2 on anti-wheelie. That's going to bring it down to 8 weeks. 6 weeks. We may as well get someone on it. Let's do it 6 weeks. 2.5k for that. What about this one? 2.5k. 1 more week and we can start that. Argentina. Boom. Right, we can start the next upgrade on the frame. You know, to make the Suzuki turn that little bit better. Not that it really needs it. There we go. How long is on that? 7 weeks. 5 weeks for that. Now we just need to get on this greater torque stuff and this node here. 3.5k we need. So let's keep on coming. Keep on coming. Keep the resource points are coming. And right, let's head down then. Argentina. Hopefully it's going to be a dry one. Let's take a look, shall we? Ah, more wet weather racing, for God's sake. Less than a 10th off of Oliveira's time and Crutchlow. Oh, Crutchlow, that was close. He comes back underneath of us. I can't afford to battle with Crutchlow on this lap. He cuts in front of us. Oliveira 41.7, and we're just under a 10th underneath of that time, well above that time, and Crutchlow goes slowly through there, but that will cost us big time through here. Let's see what the first sector's like. Debating whether that time, yeah, I mean we've improved through the first sector. I'm just wondering whether our current time is enough to get us through into Q2. It's probably not worth the risk, I don't know. Let's see how the rest of this are. Well, that lap's binned it. Right, let's end the session. We miss out. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be enough. So we're going to have to make a strong start here in the race. Not making it through into Q2 for the first time this season, and it is Rins on pole, our teammate, just to rub salt in the wound. But we had decent pace at the USA. So let's see if we can carry that through. Mir 41.3. What was our time? I want to see 41.9 from Nakagami. 41.8. We could probably improve to that. We'd have probably improved up to near Rins in Q2, but we just haven't had the time to build up to it. But let's go racing anyway. Suzuki 1-2. Let's see if we can go for the win today. Come on. The lights are about to go out then here. We've got Dovi to the right of us. He's going to be a fast starting Ducati. I'm going to cut him off while I can. I want to get to the inside. We've got to be aggressive here. See if we get underneath a Nakagami. Oh, we've run wide. Everyone's running wide behind a Leish. Rabat's hit the deck. Tricky old conditions here. Another tentative start. Oh, we've clipped. Oh, Valentino's down. Oh, there's a Yamaha in the middle of the track. Oh, my word. Come on. Sorry, Binder, former teammate. Let's get down this straight. Come on, Suzuki. We've got engine upgrades on the thing. Oh, Espargaro! Into our braking zone. We were gaining so much time then. Sorry, Dovi. Sorry, not sorry. Alex Marquez and Bagnaia next. I got a pole behind me. He fell off in the last race. Come on. The Suzuki turns well, look at it. Oh my god, turns too well. Yes, we get Bagnaia. Alex Marquez. Where can we go? Ooh, it's all getting very tight. We're all losing our rear ends. Petrucci's hit the deck behind. Bagnaia's coming back through. But he's going to have to go the long way around. He really is going to have to go the long way around. Right then. He's still there. Still there, but I got the inside line still. So, settling into P8 then. Can we get in through this sector? We're pretty good. Because the Suzuki just turns and it carries on turning. Riotbox lost the rear end. I ran into him. But we accelerate through underneath. Slingshot by Quartararo. Not quite. It was worth a shot. Here we go, first gear. Blast it around the final corner. This Suzuki, it just turns 42.2, 42.9 from us. So we're off of our teammates' pace. We've been doing a lot of work to overtake. Now we've got a bit of air up until Zarco, so we can start to stretch our legs, see what we can do. Apart from run wide at turn 2. Hook it nicely around 3, blast down the straight. Palmo 2 again, making this Suzuki work. And I've switched my number to one of the better looking stock numbers, let's say. But where can we get Zarco? Gotta watch out for Quartararo, can't write him off. I don't seem to have as good a pace as I did at Austin, Texas. 1.1 is the gap. I don't even know which sectors we're quicker in, to be honest. We're pretty good around that sector. But I can't seem to hook it up like our teammates can. Qualifying cost us in this race. In the first race, what cost us was the start. I'm trying to think, we're heading to Europe next. I think Jerez's the next round, and then the French GP at Le Mans. And the rounds get closer and closer together. Hopefully the weather picks up as well. 42.5, 42 flat from Morbidelli. We're half a second off front runner pace. So Zarco, half a second. We've managed to close him down. Bit of Palmo 2 helping us out. Ooh. Start to gain on the brakes then. But the AI are strong in the late sort of braking phase. They brake early and then bring it all back. Still half a second. I don't know where we can get them. The first sector were pretty strong, then this third sector were pretty strong too. So it's going to be one of those. See, look on the brakes, we just closed right up that Ducati. Last year's Ducati, just not quite turning like our 2020 Suzuki. Look at this then. Morbidelli is splitting our teammates. Morbidelli, he's going for the win. He is on a roll this season. I think he DNF'd in the first race or just didn't finish great. And look, they're all going 4 wide into those final corners. Miller's getting involved a little bit. I've run it deep into the penultimate corner. 2 laps to go. Can we close this down? If they keep battling like that, look, they're going all sorts of 4 wide there. Morbidelli now losing out to the Suzukis. And now even Miller. So Morbidelli having to battle hard with our teammates. All this battling is going to play into our hands. Come on, Miller losing the rear end a little bit there. I kind of want to see what Morbidelli can do. I want to see if he can take the win here, battle through the Suzukis. We gained 4 tenths so far. Quartararo's coming up the order with us. We can't write him off. I said that a few laps ago. We can't write off Quartararo. Even if he is on a bit of poor form. Especially after falling off in the last race. But you can't write him off. Vinales is with him too. Lost a few tenths through there. This third sector we're pretty good in. Not when that bloody stoppy happens and we've lost out to Quartararo. Get underneath of him. Come on. We've got him back. But that has cost us big time. Morbidelli now, I think he's letting off the Suzukis. He's got Miller all over him. Crossing the line then. 1.1. I'm going to have to focus on on cementing this cementing this P5. God, I can't talk today. No confidence on the brakes in the wet. Usually we're pretty good in the wet. But, I don't know, Argentina doesn't seem to be playing into our hand. We made the same mistake in Austin, Texas as well. The front end at turn number 1 on that first lap. Had no confidence on the brakes and we just had to run it wide. And I am getting a bit of stopping. It only seems to happen in the wet. Dry conditions were alright. Think of Qatar. We had some good pace out of Qatar. Come on, come on, come on. Miller looking behind then. I don't think there's anything we can do now. I don't think we've got the tyres. Or the fuel, actually. Turn the fuel down. Only a few more corners to go. Can't be running out of fuel. Oh. It looks like it's going to be another Suzuki 1-2. And Mir's probably going to pull out even further in the championship on us. I'm going to have to put down Palmo 0. Bit touch and go with the fuel, but we make it work. We make it work. Come across the line then. Rins takes the win from Mir, Morbidelli and Jack Miller. And then we round off the top 5. So, a decent race. Pretty disappointed with our pace. We sort of brought it together near the end, but it's too little too late. 40.3 from Crutchlow there. That is fantastic time. But look how many DNFs. Rossi, Lecona, Petrucci and Rabat. So in the championship then, Rins has jumped us up to P2. He's just 1 point ahead of us though, but it is Mir that still leads, and Suzuki, well, we're on a dominant bike this season by the looks of things. Quartararo is in 4th, Morbidelli climbing up again. It's all quite tight. The top 6 really. Down near the bottom, who's struggling, Espargaro, Rabat, Lecona, Bagnaia. That's disappointing for Bagnaia. He's on a decent bike as well. Dovi as well, disappointing. Rossi not had too great a look. He obviously DNFing here today, but yeah. Suzuki are on the bike to win the championship by looks of things. The only ones that can come close are Petronas, Yamaha, I think, really. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting season, so make sure you stay tuned. But that has been it for today's episode. I really do hope you have enjoyed. And next time we'll get my original helmet back that we saw last time out and the number. But for now, if you are new around here, make sure you get subscribed and I will see you in the next one.